Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the End of Day Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we place in your hands each and every trading day. All right, it is Thursday, so this is preparation for Take Back Friday. We're going to go over these intraday price inflection points really quick, and then we will keep it pushing. All right, first and foremost, we're going to start with gold futures. All right, so you can see here that this is the kind of week that gold has been having. We have switched from a bullish to a bearish bias. All right, we've been getting some downside production from the initial crash alert, and the trade bias is still to the sell side. Gold needs to close above $1,906.60 on Friday in order to maintain a bullish bias. Okay, anything below that would be bearish. Taking a look now at silver. As you can see here, silver has been flip-flopping all over the place. We flipped again from the bearish bias to a bullish bias. We had a rally alert coming into the market today. We got no production from that, but the bias still remains on the long side of the market from now. And silver needs to close above $24.34 tomorrow in order to maintain a bullish outlook going into next week. A close below that would be bearish. Taking a look now at the NASDAQ 100 futures contract. As you can see here, this market has had a bearish bias from the initial crash alert, been getting steadily downside production. All right, and this has to be a close on tomorrow above 11,875 and 3/4 to put in a short-term bottom and open the door for a rally into next week. Failure to do so opens up a bearish position. Take a look now at the Australian dollar. So we have still a bullish bias in the market. Okay, I did expect for this market to pull back some more, and it did, testing the bottom of the Kumo cloud support, and we have this red down arrow, which is a sign of bearish positioning. All right, doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to have a shift in momentum. It just says that this is what's been happening, and so for this one, I would expect that we'll get a bid tonight into tomorrow's trading. But if not, then you got to take a look at a continuation pattern. All right. And the Bitcoin Futures Composite Index here has a bearish bias, but we've been moving sideways with no production. But we need a close above 11,380 in order to maintain a bullish outlook. Anything below that is going to be a bearish one. So far, so good. All right, here's the euro dollar, and this one has a bearish bias in the market with a bearish weekly trend momentum reading, and this one needs a close above, I would say 117.51 in order to put in a short-term bottom, and failure to do that would open up more selling for next week. All right, and we got here the British pound next is still a bullish bias with pullbacks being bid back up. A close above 129.69 is needed in order to put in a short-term bottom. Failure to do that opens up more selling into next week. All right, taking a look now at Ethereum. Have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We need a close above 374.12 in order to maintain a bullish outlook. A close below that would be bearish. And last but not least is a Litecoin. We have a bearish bias with a crash alert waiting for downside production. A close above 49.4663 is needed in order to put in a short-term bottom. And failure to do that would be more downside production to come. All right, and that's all we have time for at this point. I will throw in one last one here. You want to see Roku? I'll do that real quick, and then that will be it because I got to run. All right, so looking at Roku coming into today, we see that crash alert with downside production. The trend line support is the initial target. A close above 226 is needed to put in a short-term bottom. A close below that, however, would be bearish. That's 226 even. All right, a close above that would mean that we could probably catch a some sort of a retracement, but I think we're going to continue to drop because of the gap here on the chart, and it needs to be filled in. All right, so with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.